This is Weekend Thoughts. Good day and thank you for joining us on today's edition. My name is Hannah Tumaji. And now the headlines. Nnamdi Kanu pleads not guilty to terrorism charges by Buhari government. You can't make changes without joining politics, Oshinbajo tells Nigerian youths. Sheikh Hussaini escaped death as terrorists bomb Kaduna-Abuja train. Bandits should be declared terrorists, El-Rufai to federal government. These and more are coming your way shortly. Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the Indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, has pleaded not guilty to some of the charges against him. Kano pleaded not guilty to the 7-count charge of terrorism leveled against him by the Nigerian government. The Nigerian government has rearranged the pro-Biafra agitator on terrorism charges. This was as the government recently amended the charges against him, raising them to 7 counts as against the 5 counts he was previously facing, which bordered on treasonable felony and terrorism. However, when the charges were read to him, Kanu pleaded not guilty. Kanu was first granted bail by Justice Binta Nyako-led Federal High Court in Abuja in 2017, but he jumped and fled the country. Vice President Yemi Oshinbajo has said young Nigerians need to get involved in politics in order to make a change in the nation. Oshinbajo said the only way Nigeria can be transformed is largely dependent on the actions and decisions of those who occupy public offices. Hence the reason young people in Nigeria must get involved in politics. The Vice President said this on Wednesday at the virtual forum where he interacted with Nigerian fellows of the Mandela Washington Fellowship for Young African Leaders. According to the VP, you need to go the extra length if you are not already involved. Get involved in politics while a lot can be achieved in civil society. The government still holds the ace in terms of capacity and resources to bring social goods to the largest numbers. Recalling his days in civil society engagements, Oshinbajo said it took public office for him to be able to get the scale of change that is required to make a difference. Sheikh Hussaini, a former Kano Central Senator, on Thursday escaped death on board a Kaduna-Abuja train. Sani disclosed that the train he boarded ran into a portion damaged by explosives used by terrorists in attacking a Kaduna-Abuja train on Wednesday. In a tweet, the former lawmaker alleged that terrorists had attacked a Kaduna-Abuja train on Wednesday with explosives. He alleged that the terrorists also opened fire on the engine driver and tank of the train. The Kano State government on Tuesday said no fewer than 50 bandits have been killed by a combined team of security officials during an operation in Birnin-Gwari local government area of the state. The bandits were neutralized during an operation carried out by both the ground and air assaults in the Saulawa Foreign Ruwa axis of Birnin-Gwari local government area. According to the Kano State Commissioner for Internal Security and Home Affairs, Samuel Aruwan, a Nigerian Air Force helicopter gunship provided close air support to ground troops advancing from the Dogondawa Damari Saulawa axis. Following extensive scans, bandits were spotted on 5 motorcycles about 4 kilometers east of Saulawa, waiting to ambush the ground forces, but they were engaged vigorously by the helicopter gunship and were wiped out. The commissioner further said that armed bandits on about 50 motorcycles were sighted fleeing towards Foreign Ruwa and were struck effectively by the gunship, while fleeing remnants were mopped up by ground forces. A second helicopter joined the operations, and many more fleeing bandits were neutralized by precise strikes. Governor Nasir El-Rufai of Kaduna State has asked the federal government to declare bandits threatening the peace of the northwestern region as terrorists. El-Rufai made this call after receiving the third quarter security report from the Commissioner of Internal Security and Home Affairs, Mr. Samuel Aruwan, at the Sir Kashim Ibrahim House, Kaduna, last week. According to the governor, declaring the bandits as terrorists will enable the Nigerian security forces to utterly decimate the gunmen without fear of being sanctioned by the international community. We in Kaduna State government had always urged for the declaration of bandits as insurgents and terrorists. We have written letters to the federal government since 2017 asking for this declaration because it is this declaration that will allow the Nigerian military to attack and kill these bandits without any major consequences in international law. So we support the resolution by the National Assembly, and we are going to follow up with a letter of support for the federal government to declare these bandits and insurgents as terrorists so that there will be fair game for our military, the governor declared. Zamfara State Governor Bello Matawalle has received the report of the committee set up to register members of All Progressives Congress APC in the state. The team sent to the state from the APC National Secretariat in Abuja presented its report to the governor last week at the government house in Gusau, the state capital. Mr. Ibrahim Masari, who is the chairman, commended the large turnout of members of the party for the registration, describing it as unprecedented and overwhelming. He informed the governor that the exercise, although challenging, was hitch-free, smooth, and without any security breach. The committee chairman explained that a total of 121,800,000 members registered in the course of the exercise. He reaffirmed Governor Matawalle as the party's recognized leader in the state as provided in the APC constitution and urged members to continue to rally round him for the unity and progress of the party. According to Masari, only those who are bent on bringing down the party will not recognize the governor as the APC leader in Zamfara. Former Minister of Works and National Chairman, Southwest Agenda for Tinubu Presidential Ambition, codenamed Swagger 2023, Prince Dayo Adeyeye, has revealed that 16 All Progressive Congress APC governors are covertly supporting the presidential aspiration of the former Lagos State Governor, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The group also inaugurated a parallel APC executives at the ward and local government levels, describing the Honorable Paul Omotosho-led executives elected by a group loyal to Governor Kayode Fayemi on Saturday as mere impostors. Adeyeye spoke in Ekiti last week while inaugurating the factional executives belonging to Swagger Group across the two strata of the party. While addressing the factional APC and Swagger members, Adeyeye said Asiwaju Bola Tinubu will be the next president of this country and one of us will become the governor in Ekiti State. I am happy that the new executives have passion for this group, and this will lead to action and eventually victory for all of us. And with this, we draw the curtains on today's edition of Weekend Thoughts. Please do join us again next week. My name is Hannah Tumaji. Thank you.